Hey guys, no HD camera again, sorry. But as promised, I want to come back and make a video regarding my military update, and I actually want to do 5 tips on taking the ASVAB for those of you who are considering going into the military and who haven't taken the Armed Service Vocational Aptitude Battery Test, which is the test that you need to take in order to enlist. So let me get into it. The first tip that I would give is take lots of practice tests. If you go on to military.com, they offer about 6, I would say, practice tests. And let me tell you, it absolutely helps. Long story short, I took the ASVAB 3 times. I took it the first time, didn't like my score. Took it the second time when I used the study guides on military.com. The practice test, and I got a way better score. And because I got such a difference in the first 2 scores, I had to take a confirmation test to prove that I guess I didn't cheat or something. So it definitely helped me, because it made it feel like when I actually went to go take the actual ASVAB, it made it feel like I was just taking another practice. So I was very comfortable about it, went in, did my thing, and you know, whatever. I don't know if you've seen my first military video, but I did state that I used this book, the ASVAB, let me see if you can see it, the ASVAB exam cram book, and I also stated that I don't think this book helped me at all. Yeah, it's not a bad book, it just, I don't feel like it really, I don't know, helped me, obviously. So I took the practice test on the military.com website, and definitely advise that for anybody who's going to take the test. Tip 2, I would say, focus on the job. Focus on the area of the job that you want. So let's say you want a engineering job. Focus a lot on the engineering section of the ASVAB. Aside from the math, the English, and the science, which you pretty much need to pass in order to get a score that makes you eligible to enter, you also have the other subtests, which are basically for job placement. So, oh my goodness, I think this thing is like going too slow. I hope not. Oh, my mouth is not going to be sinking. Anyways, sorry about that. Sorry for the delay. I hate that too. But anyways, so let's say you want an engineering job, or you want a mechanical job or administrative job. Focus on that subtest the most than any other. If you don't want a job in administrations, like an administrative job, then don't stress yourself out about that subtest, because that's not where you want to be anyway. Focus on what you really want, so that you make sure you get a score that qualifies you for majority of the jobs. The next tip that I would give, tip 3, would be to get lots of sleep, eat in the morning or whenever you're taking it, and drink lots of water. It could be a bit of a wait depending on the time that you get to the to MEPS. So you definitely want to make sure that you're well rested, because it does tend to be a little cold. So that could make you, feel sleepy. Make sure you ate before, because it's a bummer being there for 5+ hours. Because the first time that I took it, I was there for 5 hours. So it's crazy being there for 5 hours and you haven't eaten at all. It's just not convenient. And then drink lots of water. Normally they have a water fountain, so you can fill up on that. But you do want to make sure that you're hydrated, because it just makes you feel better. You don't want to be dehydrated and suffering during the test because you're so thirsty. But also make sure that you use the bathroom, because you don't want to really interrupt your test to have to go use the bathroom. So tip 4 would be wear comfortable clothes and make sure you're dressed appropriately according to their regulations. Um, sorry. I always do this during a video. Anyways, MEPS is very strict, obviously. So you have to dress accordingly. Just basically, like, I'm not saying to dress in a suit and tie and everything, but you wouldn't go to an interview in a mini skirt or short shorts or a tank top. So don't do that here. Again, I'm not saying to wear a suit, tie, skirt, and all that stuff. Wear something comfortable, preferably jeans or pants. They say you can wear shorts, but again, it does get cold, and I just wouldn't advise shorts. But wear some long pants, wear closed-toed shoes, wear a shirt that does have some type of sleeve, at least up to, a sleeve here, 3/4, or a long sleeve. Do not wear tank tops. Do not wear jewelry. Don't have any earrings in, because I have a second hole, and that was bad. I have a second hole, and I was told to take out that earring, and I completely forgot that earring even is there because I never take it out. So make sure you're free of jewelry. Just don't look so like you're going to a party, because it's not a party. So dress accordingly, but dress comfortably. And on top of that, sorry, stuttering. On top of that, you're sitting in a computer room. It's cold. There's other people around you, and the test is at least an hour to 2 hours long, depending on, I guess, how long you take and what branch you're enlisting in. The test is pretty long. So you don't want to be uncomfortable there and moving and adjusting and, focusing on how you feel. You want to concentrate on the test. And then tip 5 would be to do your best, obviously, and don't stress. The first time I took the test, I was stressed out because I didn't know what to expect. It was my first time at the MEP station, so it was just being out of my comfort zone. I didn't know where I was. I wasn't sure if I was doing everything right. I wasn't sure about the test. I wasn't sure about the studying that I did the first time around. So I was really stressed. But that, I think, contributed to the score that I got. The second time around, I went in there confident because I had already been there. I went in there confident. I kind of already knew what to expect. I knew, where to put my paper to go up when they call my name. I knew all that. So I wasn't stressed at all. I went in there, like I said, and I did really, really well. So I would definitely say don't stress. Do your best. Do what you can do. And, hope for the best. So yeah, that's it. So now, as far as my processing goes, I'm done with the testing. My scores are in. I did really well. I don't want to put any numbers out there because I don't want anybody to have to compare and contrast. Do your best. For the Air Force, we have to be above a 50, so know that I'm above a 50. And yeah, the next process, the next stage in my processing is MEPS, which is the physical. I've heard some stories. Again, I've heard some stories about it. I've heard good things. I've heard bad things. So I'm pretty excited to see what story I come back with. Hopefully it's a good story. And then after that, once I go to MEPS, I'm assuming that that's where I swear in and put the listings for the jobs that I want, and then see what they, what job I end up getting. But after that, I'm good and ready to go. And yeah. So if you have any questions for as far as I've gotten now, just let me know.